like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your doctor, you're going to be able to keep your doctor. If you like your plan, keep your plan. If you like your current insurance, you will keep your current insurance. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor.
Well, as we all know now, that promise from the president did not pan out. Millions have struggled to sign up on the federal exchange, and trying to get out of Obamacare, we're now finding out, can be a nightmare into itself. A woman in Missouri trying to close her account, saying that she endured this for 6 weeks, bounced from operator to operator, sitting on hotlines, blasting out emails, finally getting into her car, driving 100 miles to her insurance company to straighten things out. That woman is Lesli Hill, and she's with me now to talk about this. Leslie, good morning to you. What an ordeal this has been.
Good morning to you.
Your story's a little complicated, so I'm going to try and make it simple for our audience, okay? Correct if I've got anything wrong, you let me know. You're high risk.
All right.
Pre-existing condition.
Yes.
And the pool in the state of Missouri was closed, so you were basically boxed out. And Blue Cross Blue Shield then canceled your plan, and you went onto the exchange, you signed up for Obamacare. And that's when the troubles really started to begin. Because then you found out that Blue Cross did have a plan that was actually better than you were getting on Obamacare. And if that's accurate, what happened next?
The only thing that I would correct about that is that Blue Cross Blue Shield handled the high-risk pool, and so it was actually canceled through the Missouri high-risk pool that Blue Cross Blue Shield administered.
I appreciate that clarification. So you're on the exchange, you're trying to get rid of it, and what happened, Leslie?
I thought it would be fairly simple. I called, first of all, I called Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they informed me that they couldn't cancel my existing federal exchange policy, that I would have to do that through the exchange. I thought, no problem. I got on, waited and waited, got the sound, high volume of calls, and did that for quite a while until I finally got a person that I could speak with. That person informed me that I needed to contact the carrier, which was Blue Cross Blue Shield, to cancel my Obamacare policy. But Blue Cross Blue Shield then, when I called them, said I needed to cancel it through the exchange. So that's kind of where the bouncing around happened. And I would just take segments out. I would take segments out of my day and try to call and get things complicated. And the really interesting thing is, on the exchange, there is a button that says terminate. But when you go to that button, it doesn't work. And it takes you to a page that says under construction. And I think, don't build another layer on your house when your foundation's in a sinkhole. You know, they're creating more pages on their website, but they don't have a simple terminate button.
In the meantime, though, your account has withdrawn $950, so now you've paid for Obamacare, a policy that you're trying to terminate. I have now paid. Right? And so now you've got that mess to deal with. You get in your car and you drive, what, Kansas City? 100 miles from your home?
I drove to Kansas City because finally an operator on the Federal Exchange, a navigator, told me that that a special department could cancel my policy. And I asked for the name of the department, I asked for their phone number, and I asked to be transferred. And he told me that he was not allowed to give me that information.
Oh, my gosh. So I just want our audience to know that you're settled with insurance now, and you're covered, and you're back with the private plan. But what have you learned about the Obamacare now after going through this experience, Leslie?
I've learned that you do have options. And for all the people who are going to get their grandfathered clauses, programs, policies canceled this year, go to a broker, go to a private insurance company. You do not have to apply for Obamacare if you don't need a subsidy. But I've learned, too, that there is very little organization and very little solution-seeking things that the navigators can do. They read from a script. And
that's what they're telling you. Yeah. Did you get your money back?
And then they'll say, I need to activate a specialist team. And then you go to another person, and that person says, I need to activate a specialist team. And then that person says, you need to call back on the number. And there's only one number. And when I drove to Blue Cross Blue Shield, I really thought that they would have a backdoor number. You know, I thought a company that was doing business with them would be allowed, but the marketing people have to go through the exact same number that everybody else
I'm
does.
almost out of time. Did you get your money back? The $950? You did?
No. That covered me through January. My policy with Obamacare runs $936.
Okay.
So I went from in June paying about $450 to now paying over
Leslie,
$1,000.
listen, I'm out of time. I apologize. You're 62 years old. You went back to school. Good luck to you, okay? Thank you for your story.
Thank you.